Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Another Brick in the Mall, where guys, last episode we built the beginning, the start of our food court, which is so amazing right now. It's pretty much almost 24/7, which is really good. The food court is kind of dark right now. I think that even though I can't choose an opening time, it kind of like opens and closes when it wants anyway. It's 4:30 in the morning. People are in the fancy restaurant right now, and we've got to find ways in which we can make them turn more profit. Now, the only way for that to happen is to bring more customers in. So we got to, bring more customers in. This will kind of build up over time. We just got to get more shops making money. I got 700,000 in the bank right now, which is crazy. And as always, guys, if you enjoy this, then make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure you subscribe. Now, before we jump into it, so like I've been talking about the kind of, what's it called here? The fast food soda dispenser. And a lot of people are saying, like, it needs to go behind the counters because customers don't fill up their own drinks. And the only thing I can say to that is, I understand, but I don't know if it's worldwide. In the UK, a lot of fast food places, you do your own drinks. There's only one place I know. No, I take that back. There's only two places I know in the UK in terms of fast food that don't let you fill your own drinks, and that is McDonald's and KFC. If you went to Burger King, Subway, and various general other fast food places, 9 times out of 10, they just hand you the cup, and then you go over to the drinks dispenser and you fill it up yourself. So I'm just going to kind of keep it out in the open because it's what I'm used to. That's the whole reason I put it out there anyway. So I'm not sure if it's different around the world. But, that's kind of what happens here in the UK slightly. Not everywhere, but a lot of places do that. Well, all the places I go to. We have a lot of issues. We had some trash issues. Look at the trash buildup, the footprints everywhere. It's not good. We've got rats in the toilet. That's not good. We need to sort out the cleaning. And the issue is because the janitor building thingy is all the way over here. It's so far away. So I need to build a closer one. Kind of like how we did with the toilet area. And what I'm going to do is build a little janitor room just here. A nice big one that can serve the inside of our shopping mall. And we can squeeze another little shop there. I'm going to try and also expand a little bit that way. And we need to think about the car parking area too. I might do some car park up here, down here. We'll see how things go. But first things first, then we're just going to get our builders to build some foundations. Boom. Make sure they don't demolish any of this bit. Or any of this bit. Or any of this bit. And we'll get them as well to put a staff door. How big do I want this room to be? Okay, we'll put a door there, and we'll do a wall in the middle to separate it. So while they do that, then we need to take a look at the next store we're going to get underway. So once you get the janitors all set up here, they'll be able to handle stuff a lot easier. I don't know if that's going to be good enough. I might need to put like a secondary kind of area there, but I want to kind of look at trying to get some underground parking, trying to get some structure to this. The more parking I can get around, the closer I can have then the staff parking, so they can get to their jobs a lot sooner, because that's another thing that's kind of slowing us down as well. If they park like over here, by the time they get over, it might have already eaten into like 30 minutes to an hour of their working shift already. So we kind of gotta find a nice balance. That's what we've kind of got to do. Right, let's get a little fast forward on the go then. Once I can get this janitor room all set up, and then it should handle the trash and the rats a lot quicker. I mean, we shouldn't get as many rats because obviously, as you well know, we're getting rid of the trash a lot sooner too. So let's go to build and let's go to walls. We've got a 2 space there, so this one will pretty much go all the way down like that, and that's our small little janitor's room. So what's it classed as then? It's actually classed as a maintenance center, isn't it? So if I assign that there we go. Put it back into play mode. Wait, did I assign that? Yeah. Maintenance center. It's not number 4. It's the new one. Where's the new one? Where have I just placed that one? There you go. Maintenance center 0. Right, staff. We're going to hire a ton of... We'll keep the builders over there for now. So I'm going to hire like a bunch of janitors. And I'll keep the current janitors that we also have in the other building. So I'm just going to hire like a ton of janitors. I'm going to go through each one now to work ridiculous working hour shifts. I just want to get loads of them in, just so I can guarantee the place is always going to be spotless. This is an expense that obviously I can't make money from. So that's not the goal with this one. It's just literally to get the place clean. Because if there's rats occur in a building, nobody goes in that store, and that makes us lose money. So shift planning them. This is all the janitors I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we push a bunch. We'll stagger them by 2 hours. Let's see how it kind of works out. So we stagger them by 2 hours. So there's a brief period here when there's only 3 working. 4, 4. Right, that's pretty good. So that staggers it quite nice. So there's always at least minimum 3 in the new building, plus the other ones, but we'll hire more as time goes on. So that's a lot of work as we just got now. So that's where it kind of feeds into my issue with the staff parking situation. We might have to create like a dedicated area to staff parking. But we see how things go when we do the underground car park anyway. So one last thing I'll do as well is get some floor tiles down. We'll go for this kind of design. There. And then let's actually now think about, let's go objects. Should we go for a double door? Yeah. Let's actually now start thinking about a store here. So what's kind of needed then? A drugstore and a pharmacy. So what's the difference between a drugstore and a pharmacy? Because aren't they kind of the same thing? Open a store with over 50% of drugs to create a pharmacy. Or open a store with over 50% of health and beauty to create a drugstore. Oh, I get it. Like a pharmacy is medical. A drugstore is kind of medical, but it has the health and beauty stuff. It sells like, you know, deodorants and shampoos and makeups and stuff like that, as well as pharmacy related items. But I think we'll go for a pharmacy to begin with. Now, that doesn't mean I have to research something, does it? So logistics allows deliveries. Oh, that's going to be a good one to get. Well, hold on. Anyway, cleaning technology automatically unlocks floor scrubbers for your janitors. Or that'll be a good one too. A chemical supplier. Drugs. Okay, that's what we need to get researched then. So we'll get that done. We'll assign this to be... wait, does it unlock? It unlocks products. I'll wait for it to get completed anyway before we go any further. But that shouldn't be a long one to get done anyway. So, additional janitors, or should be here. We have 8 additional janitors. And when they eventually arrive, they come in at all different times. We should start to see them cleaning up and stuff like that. I don't know if we can actually kind of... If I go to that center, you can't like pick a spot where they kind of automatically are drawn to when it comes to the cleaning. So I just seen a couple of cleaners coming in or making their way rounds right now. Doing good. We've got a lot of trash to pick up, but there's a lot of dirt they got to clean up, so they'll get it done over time. Which is quite exciting. I'm kind of hyped for this. Not going to lie to you. I'm just waiting for this bulk of trash down here to kind of disappear too. When are they going to get that done? Okay, they're getting some of it done right now. Oh, it's going to be sparkling clean, boys. It's going to be sparkling clean. Right, we're up to 52% of the chemical supply done. So, with that said, what would... I mean, I don't know what would go on the shelf because I got to wait for it to be built. It's literally, I got to wait for that thing to be researched. So, how about we look at the build kind of side of it? Roadwork. How do I do an underground car park? Do I... Can I rotate this? Must be built alongside an existing... How do I rotate again? Right, close that. I honestly forget how I rotate. It is Q. Yeah, I was pressing Q and nothing was happening. So, underground car park. How do you work? So you just go up to something like that. Right, I get you. Right, I gotta figure out how I want to do this. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made, but we'll come back to it in just a second. Right, so let's assign this for a store then. Oh, we need a door here for the what do you call it? Staff door. There we go, for the storage. And okay, this is the interesting part now. So if I was to kind of select this. Food, electronics, miscellaneous. Okay, so we can't use those for the drugstore. This shelving unit. Or the pharmacy, should I say. Okay, drugs can go on that. Is that what's needed? Pharmacy, 50% of drugs. Right, we'll get the checkout stuff down first. So store, we'll do the south checkout because it requires less staff as always. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I do 6, seems like a lot, doesn't it? Rotate, 1, 2. Beautiful. And it was this shelf, wasn't it? Yeah. So if I begin with, it's actually quite a big drugstore this is, isn't it? So if I begin with doing, should we do aisles like this? How have I done other shops like that? I kind of, okay, right, I get you. We could have like a back shelf, or I could have it how I've done this. I feel like that's a better method. Right, if I do 3 rows there, and this was assigned, right, miscellaneous. What would go in a drugstore then? So health and beauty, pretty much drugs. When we say drugs, I don't think it's like the drugs in a sense like the illegal stuff. It's like drugs to like cough medicine or painkillers. You know, that kind of drug stuff. The good drugs, the helpful drugs. Right, drugs. I make all these shelves drugs, and then we can do like first aid stuff as well. Tooth care. Yeah. Tooth care like as in toothpaste, right? I'm trying to think of like I got to turn it into a pharmacy, so 50% of it has to be drugs. 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 So all this is the drug side. I wonder what the markup is on drugs as well. It is a $5 to $10 profit. Gotcha. So 12 shelving units for drugs. And what else could be thrown on these that we're going to be using? So I want to get some first aid down and some, I don't know, pads and tampons kind of thing. Yeah, we'll kind of go with that. Even though that's going to be like what's the other store again? The drugstore. This is going to be the pharmacy. It could all just be drugs, to be honest. Build. Let's do the shelving on this side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, do. Kind of cuts into that a bit, but that's okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'd do it like that. There's no other shelves that we could potentially use, is there? Health and beauty. Oh, first. Oh, that stuff can go on there too. Oh, no, because that's a shelf. I'm so dumb. Right, this kind of stuff. Beverages and food. Nah. No, I think that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Fast forward then to get all this in. So what I'll do is we'll select this one to be first aid. It's annoying that we have to do it like this. Can I not? It'd be nice if you could like highlight multiple shelves and select them. How has that not been a thing implemented into this game? How has it not been a thing, guys? Right, first aid. Right, I'll get the first aid done. And then I'll do the employees before I do the rest of the shelves. So we can get some momentum going as I'm doing this. So technically now it's not 50% drugs. It's not 50% drugs at this point, is it? Where is this new store? Right, where is this new store? Is it store 5? Yeah. So they're classing it at the moment as incomplete, of course. So link storage. Opening hours. There we go. So requires a stock clerk and a cashier. So cashier, stock clerk. And they're classing it as a health and beauty store, which will eventually change it as we place in more drug stuff. Then we're 50% of it drugs, and then we're Gucci. So it's still a drugstore. It's 62% drugs at the moment, so keep that going. We're getting there. We're getting there, boys. Health and beauty, drugs. I wonder what the percentage of it having to be drugs before it changes to being the drugstore. It could be that I need more drug shelves. And then I eat into the first aid shelves. So up to 70% already. Right, okay, I've ate into it quite a bit. So if I fast forward then, does it update and change? No. So what if I take these 3 back shelves here? And that starts to eat in a lot more. Wait, is it how? No, I'm trying to make a pharmacy, aren't I? Alright, 50% of it is drugs, but it still classes. Oh, no, sorry, I tell a lie. I'm looking at main category. It's up here. I didn't realize it was up there. I'm so dumb. But there we go. It's thrown in. Maybe I put these back now to first aid. I'm watching the pharmacy name. Right, back to first aid. Boom. Right, staff. The stock clerk here can work long hours too. Cashier doesn't really matter. They can come in at 6, work a small shift because we've got self-checkouts. It depends how busy this store is going to be. And then what we do now, we'll build and we'll put like this tiled flooring down for the pharmacy because I feel like it will be a good match. I feel like it would be a good match for the pharmacy. Right, okay, so, yeah, parking. This is the scenario, the situation we got to figure out. We got to sort out. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to... okay, let's remove roadwork. Let's remove, like, 4 of those there as well. Might have to wait a while until they've also got the flooring done for the pharmacy building. So it will be interesting to see how it rolls out right now. Alright, they're getting rid of some of that chunkage. So, okay, so build then, roadwork, and underground parking. So if I put it there, right on the end, or should we go here? Now let's go there. Right, boom. And then I can go back. Should I just do customer parking? Yeah. So customer parking there. How does underground parking work? It'll be completed in 48 hours. Is that how? Okay. Right, that'll take some time. So what I'm thinking is, if we can do something, I don't know how it works. Whether it adds like an extra layer, or it has like a certain amount of capacity that it fills up. But then all the kind of parking spaces a little bit closer to the store technically don't have to be for the customers, if that makes sense, because the customers are going to walk it anyway, no matter where they park. They only leave the premises when they're done shopping. But the workers leave the premises when their shift is up. And you're limited to how long a worker can be there because it's limited to how long their shift is. And if I can shorten the distance they got to travel from their vehicle to work, then they're working a little bit longer. Even if it only saves like 20, 30 minutes like of their working time, it's actually 20 or 30 minutes they can be serving customers for. And that could be the difference in making big money. It really could. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the roadwork. I'll actually get rid of it all. And then we'll start again. I've also got to figure out as well where I'm ending this. Because that cuts in there. But it doesn't do the same there. It's off by 1 that side. Which is annoying. It is kind of annoying. But it would mean then the floor tiles of the dark grey. Where is it? This one here. Come down to this point. And have to, I mean, it ends there. And you just have to be 3 wide on that one side. Which is kind of annoying. Alternatively, I can just make it... I don't know whether I'm going to make it come down that way or not. So just for now, it is going to have to be 3 wide. Just to fit in with the over. It's off. The design is slightly off when it comes to this. But that fits in. Wait, did you go over by one? No, it fits in with the brick wall. And that fits in with the brick wall? Yeah, so it is off by one there. Right. Okay, so road work then. So let's get the staff parking down. Well, I'll get the road there. No, actually, cancel that. So, staff parking. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Staff parking there. And obviously, we have the usual bus stop. And we have the garbage pickup too. So, I'm going to put like a customer parking just there. And it's extra space we've got over here. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Press the wrong button, boys. Customer parking. Go across down to here. And that's kind of all done. So it's a lot for our builders now throw up and add in. But eventually I'll have to come up with a better system for this car park malarkey. If you guys got any like sweet ideas that I could steal from you with how I can do it, let me know in the comment section. That would be perfect. I just want to know how many spaces this creates. Does it tell us? No. So I don't know how many spaces that creates for us, but we'll eventually find out. Right, is this drugstore making money? Not drugstore, it's the pharmacy, right? I mean, it's one type of product. But we'll see what happens when it turns over. It's a nice extra store to throw in. It seems a lot cleaner now, doesn't it? It really does. Let's get rid of all this then. So we've got the pharmacy in them. We can now go for a bookstore. Oh, wait, we've got a new one. A fish shop. Oh, a fishmonger. That will be kind of dope to get in as well. Right, so which way do we expand with that then? Ooh, this is going to be cool. So I do want to get more customers down here. So building going that way or down here will be perfect. I think we'll build just here. So a fish store. So let's build some foundations. And I'm thinking I slightly expand this. Right, hold on. Before I do, let's get a store in here. So that goes up by 15. So what if I do a 15 by 15? Or a 50, because this is, I mean, it's a fish store. It's not a huge store, is it? So by 10. How wide have I done this? 10. Yeah, I think we'll go for a 10. For a nice little fish store. A part of me wants to go a little bit bigger. Now, we'll go over a 10. Go over 10. That means I'll also make this bigger. So cancel the destruction there and there. Build walls going straight across. That will naturally do what it's got to do. And objects, I now need the door. Oh, there we go. That's about center. It's about center. Right, let's have that ticking along nicely. We're at 42% of that car park being complete. Right, while that's getting done, we should also research logistics. Allows deliveries of 4 crates at a time instead of 2. That means I'm getting double the delivery. If that makes sense. Double the delivery, that's a big thing. We get a staff door in just here. Into the new storage area. Nice. All the car parking's added in. I feel like I eventually want to sort this. I mean, depending on how many space that gives me, I might place multiple of them down in various spots. And then I can move the movie theatre or the bowling alley in the car park area. Like, build the car park around it. Like, you know, you get to shopping complexes and they have, like, buildings, like, in the car park area. That's kind of like what we could get set up and done. Right, so this is up and running. I just got to get the storage and expand it over. There we go. Store then, we drop this down. And I'm not sure. Is researching the fish, plants and garden suppliers? That's dope. News agent. Oh, that's cool. Luxury. Do I have... the supplier. I mean the supplier. The shelving. Wait, hold on. Let me look over here. Wait. Oh, I don't know. Okay, let me just click on this a second. So, food. Okay, it's not that. Does it go in the fridges? Fresh fish. Okay, what do I need for that? With fresh fish. So the fish shop. The fishmonger. Okay, I get it. Right, build. Again, this is probably not going to be a very profitable store. So we'll get some self checkouts in. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you never know what is going to be happening at your door. That was my glorious song. Alright, do checkout just there. And then we need fridges. So they sell the fresh fish. Okay, it goes one way. So if I started there, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then rotate 2 there. And if I do an aisle like that. Yeah, that would work. So flooring. Do I need to change the flooring tiles? Yeah, I need that light pink style. On this storage. What would we have for the fish? We need a tiled floor, don't we? We'll go over these white tiles. That would be glorious. Wait, have I just deleted everything? Oh, I forgot the floor deletes everything you placed down. Seniac, you're so stupid. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, there we go. Self checkout normal checkout goes there. One thing we don't have in stores is the anti-theft thing in a lot of these stores, to be honest, which is amazing. So, okay, back into play. Let's quickly sort this out then. Food, fresh fish. And this let me bring this up, manage it. Oh, wait, I didn't name this the pharmacy store, did I? So let's name this the pharmacy. Pharmacy, there we go. Beautiful. And then store 6 is this one. So it's incomplete at the moment. So let me do 24-hour opening times like I'm doing everywhere else. Start clerk works the longest hours in the world. So it's an incomplete, requires storage. Oh, link storage up. And it's automatically the fish shop because that's the only product it's selling. Which is good for us. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So that's all done. I don't even have to touch it by much now. Oh, we do need trash cans in some of these stores. So we put one there. Let's put the little trash cans outside. The pharmacy too. So one there, one there. If they feel like dropping trash. Does this make any profit? So no, not yet. I can reduce the salaries if needs be, but I'll let it have a good run first before we really take a look at it. The fish shop, Immy Boo, Timmy Bob, is kind of now beautifully set up, which is great. Another store now thrown in, now thrown down. How off are we of this? 92%. So we're getting there with the underground parking, which I'm hoping, I mean, the cost of it is a lot, so I'm hoping it does unlock a lot of parking spaces. Will be completed in 2 hours. Nice. So this doesn't have anything in there just yet because okay, I think they've just arrived. Yeah, they're now stocking it with the fish. That delicious fish. I can see some lobsters. I can see some, what's that? Is that like salmon fillets or something like that? I'm not too sure. It's definitely fish. And then now buying stuff as well. So this is glorious. Is this done? Oh, this is done. Right, if a car goes in, brings... No. It adds how many parking spots? Right, I think they're all choosing to go to that first as well. So we've unlocked logistics now, which brings 4 boxes instead of 2. So that brings a lot more people in without using the car park up too much. But with how long it takes to get people in there, it's crazy. And you can't rotate it. That's another annoying thing. You can't rotate it. But we might just stick one there, and one there. Like all in a row. And it's so close to everything at that point. Oh my god, that's beautiful. But it is 200,000 a pop. So now I've added that in and I can see how many people it brings. We can have a lot of people a lot closer to... Oh, this is glorious. So yeah, we can really now kind of expand on this. So build. So if I remove those two, those two, those two. Remove you. Now we go back by 4. I will take these out as well. Right, it'll make sense in just a second, guys. Might as well just take out this whole little chunk here. Oh, part of me now wants to remove that because it's kind of semi in the wrong. I want to move it over by 1 to be in line with everything else. That kind of annoys me. It does kind of annoy me. Right, so how much are we making a day first before we jump into this? Yeah, we're making a lot. We're making a lot of money. Right, roadworks. So if I was to get underground parking, so 1 there, 1 there, and then staff only parking then fills up around it. The sheer amount of spots that we get in is glorious. And I feel like this needs to be pushed over by 1. I feel it's kind of annoyed me. Oh, hang on. If I was to remove it, would I get money back for it? Now, I've literally just added it in, and now I'm removing it. But it's for the greater good. It is for the greater good. So did I get money back for it? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. But obviously, the big... I mean, it's going to fill the park. I mean, yeah, we should... Right, okay. But I just get 1 more there. Underground parking. 1 more there. Then the bulk of it by the doors is a lot of customers can park there. The staff parking is also a lot closer too. I don't know if staff use this. If they do, no, they wouldn't use it because it would tell you, wouldn't it? And there's parking further back for everybody else. Ah, this could be glorious. This could be glorious. Right, let's cancel these 3 now. So the next one is a video game store, a bowling alley, and a drugstore. So this made a little bit more money. The profit margin is decreased from 114% or whatever it was, down to 79, which is great. Wow, the profit margin on this is very, very low. So okay, this is where we now kind of... Oh, we need to change the name of it. This is where we kind of... we call it the fish... We just call it the fish shop. Right, this is where we kind of have to play around with the staff then. So this is... They've got really long working hours. So you only really need to work 6 hours to restock the store. And the cashier can work... And we'll bring them in there. 2 hours. So it really drops down the wages at that point. Same with the pharmacy. So the cashier can work... Say, we'll give them a 3-hour day at the busiest point just there. And the stock clerk, instead of working that long, can work 4 hours stocking shelves in the morning. And that really reduces the wage bill, which helps us out because we don't need that many. Is the clothing store making money? Whoa, 17,000 net profit. That's a lot. I'm watching the car park too. So I don't think it actually gets filled up at this point. But then again, the parking is so far away. Why would they park that far away? And the staff park is not fully filled up. So I feel like we've got enough to kind of see us through for quite a while. Which is brilliant. Right. So back to play. Should we get another building in then? Let's get one more store on the scene. Let's go for a video game store. That would be kind of cool. So foundations. And we'll place it. So we got one up there to make them go up there. We have no store over here. We eventually get one over here. So let's go for this side to begin with. So that was a... Let's go for the same size. 15 by 10. So do a 15 by 10. We need to expand this a bit more. If I pause it quickly. Right, because I also need to build a stock room. So the stock room can come off here for... How big am I building these stock rooms? So 19 by 10. So if I go 19 by 10 there. Get the walls thrown in. So there we go. Walls in there. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. And that stock room we use then for the stores we build around it there. That filter on in many different ways. Sweet. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So building more stores, adding more parking is all for the greater good, to bring more customers. Now I could do some marketing and advertising, but I feel like before I do that, I need the parking, underground parking added in. Because that is going to be a huge thing I need, just so we can guarantee the customers. So objects, I need the door now, don't I? For the video game store. Oh, hold on. Cancel all that. Yeah, don't delete that. I forgot about that wall. So door. Bam. Thrown in. Oh, we need a staff door as well. So squeeze you in there. I mean, technically I could use this stock room over here, but that's going to be eventually used not only for these, but for every store around that too. And the reason that one touches the edges here is because, well, this comes down there, like the other ones are going to be in the center, is because it needs to serve the food court as well. So I need to be a little bit extra big, because not only the shops around it, but these rooms, well, buildings for the food court as well. So let's go storage first. Let's go store now. Glorious. Have you noticed something else as well? The trash and dirty floors are dramatically reduced. Right, dramatically reduced. Okay, so what goes on a video? What do we actually sell in the video game store? So we go. Open a store with 50% of video games to create a video game store. And what uses it? So is it one of these tables? Miscellaneous. Oh, we can put the what do you call it? The consoles too. Yes. Right, is it a normal shelf like this? Food, beverages? No. Is it the white shelving? Toys and games. Wait, do I need to research it? Clean technology, bowling, media supplier. Yes! And it also unlocks me. Oh, okay, there's a lot. Okay, right. Media supplier, get that done. So while I'm waiting, store. I need a checkout counter. So I do a similar setup to the other one. Self checkout 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a nice little setup you can have for this. It works beautiful. But everything else is then the mystery. So I'll do shelving units first. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I do 1, 2, no, we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, no, cancel that. Cancel. 1, 2 there. And we go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then table, this is going to be the 1. 1, 2. yeah, I do it like that, a nice little square going around. So, see how that goes. There's not going to be a lot of space for console stuff. But again, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I get like a table going off down there as well. But it's a very interesting setup, this one. If I, all you can hear is the toilet flushing. Right, if I move these objects quickly, so I've got a better setup for it. Let's wait for the builders to arrive. Do it like that. That's better. Feels a lot better. Should have done it up there as well. Right, so with the 56% of that being done, are these... Oh, okay, the car parks are done too, the underground parking. So that's glorious. They can now park there a lot closer. So with that said then, I'm thinking we do a little bit of marketing, guys. Let's go for the big boy local TV. Duration 10 days. Premium. Going to cost us 40,000, which we get a 10% boost in our monies. Right, start campaign. So we'll see. It could overload the whole shopping mall. And that would be hilarious. That would be. Right, so it's a 59%, 50 odd percent there. So let's just, while it's still going, let's just get the miscellaneous stuff in. So we'll get games consoles on that one. PlayStation's on that one. Where is it? Graphics cards on that one. And Razer keyboards on that one. There's a lot more that I could throw in there, but I need the bulk of it to be video games, remember? And I can't do anything now until I got the rest of it in. The 59%. But I can place down the flooring. So a video game store. Do I go with the psychedelic floor tile for the gaming store? That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? The pink tile over here for that area there. And I need to do this as well. There we go. Oh, did I do the right flooring tile? Does it look pink to you? Yeah, it does. Right, manage them. This, oh no, wrong one. Where's this new store? Store 25, apparently. First, let's link the storage. Sell it open. Ridiculous hours. Staff. Hire a cashier. Hire a stock clerk. That only needs to work. Actually, we'll make them work 6 hours because it could be like a busy day. Again, to come in the middle. Cashier can start at 10, work a 6-hour shift. This could actually be a busy store, to be honest. We could be very surprised. Right, it's at 59%. It feels like it's been at 59% a while. Or was it at 49% the last time I looked at it? I don't know. I'm just watching the difference now between... This is actually stuck at 59%. Right, if I go to like tool supplier... Why is that not moving? I'm not sure why that's not moving. Is that like a glitch in the game or something? I can't really finish getting this set up now, can I? Oh, we got queues already. Starfalls. Well, we had a queue. We have increased the amount of people coming to shop at the place now. So we're seeing big queues coming everywhere now at this point. We could be in for a big payday today. Should we see how much we walk away with today? This grocery store is getting obliterated with the amount of people coming to buy stuff. We're just about managing it and dealing with the increase in peeps. I mean, we don't get a huge boost in terms of cash differently from that area. That's still at 59%. Right, leaving the grocery store. Why is that stuck at 59%? I don't get it. Have I broken the game, guys? Can we all agree that I've just broken the game? I'm that amazing. I hope not. It might be one of those things where I just need to reload the game. Video game store is still the one to go with, but they won't research it for me. What if I de-zone this as the office? Where's the office? Rezone the office. Manage it. Oh, I got 4 in. Will they all start working now to get this done? It's still stuck at that. What's going on? I don't know. But let's see how much we made. Okay, we didn't make as much money as I was thinking we would do, because salary and stuff's going up. But the most we ever made is 89,000 in a day. That's crazy money. Things are going very, very well. Right, I'm going to have to figure out why it's not researching any further. It could be a simple reload of the game. Should we actually... Let me save the game. Folios, save the game. Override. And then load game. Folios. If I load it back up, are they researching now? No, guys. It's time to cry. It's time to cry. No idea why they're not researching it. If I was to go frozen food supplier. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't even say it. I already know. I'm going to say this right now. I already know. I can already see the comments right now. I can already guarantee you there is like 50 people screaming at you. Seniac, your game is not broke. The reason they're not researching is because they're doing the marketing campaign. You damn fool! Right, guys, I get it. I get it. It makes sense. Look, they finished the campaign. Okay, so the next day now starts. So they spend all their man hours on doing the campaign. And then when there's time left over in the day, they'll do the media supply research. I get it, guys. I freaking get it. I am so dumb. For a second there, I thought my game was broke. I am the dumbest fool going. Right. Manage quickly the office. Hire worker. Hire worker. So, get them to do long hours. Right, they're all doing long hours. Yeah, shift planning. We'll do a gap of 4 on each one. And that one needs to be, I need to kind of... Here is it, this one here, yeah. So, okay, we can tear through it now. I've staggered them at very different times. Oof. Oof. That's hilarious, man. That is hilarious. You gotta laugh at that, haven't you? You have to laugh at it. Right, can I get it done? It's up to 4 now. Again, we're getting it staggered over the days. The next work is now in. They'll get this done. Then they start focusing on this. So it's at 74%. 77. Look at this. Now it's happening, guys. 81. There we go. The fourth one's just coming in, but one of them will go home very shortly. Right, can I get this done before the next day, before they start researching the next marketing campaign? Come on, guys. You're almost there. Boom. Done. Right, get out of my face. See, I'm still learning. Right, toy. No, what's it come under then? Media. Yeah, video games. Video games. Well, let me actually bring this store up, because I want to know. It's currently a electronics and appliance store. So let's get more video games on these shelves. Right, now it's just a store. We've changed it to a store now. Media, video games. It's now a video game store. But I need to do a little bit more because I want to get some different stuff on the bottom shelves. Video games. Media, video games. So like here, I could do DVDs and I mean, do you find music CDs and DVDs and Blu-rays in a game store? I mean, not really. In a sense. But, oh, it looks like it could be a good store. So I might just put video games down. Actually, no. If I select these ones, media, I'm going to pause it. Video games. Video games. Build, remove those. Now place tables down. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, and then electronic, we do monitors. What else don't I have? That would be classed as gaming. iPad's not really a gaming thing, but we'll go with it. A MacBook. And right, one more item. TV sets. Should we go with that? No, tablets. We'll go with tablets. You do kind of see them in gaming stores. Right, is it still classed as a gaming store? Yeah, it should be. Just about, because 55% of it is... Oh, 55% is video games and 55% of it is media. So yeah, it just about does. That's cool. That's cool. Right, okay. Do you reckon we still have any issues over here? Wi-Fi built. Pause. Just 4 more. So in those busy times, we can handle the added pressure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, boys? Right, let's get rid of these. The next one then is a women's shoe shop, drugstore, and the bowling alley's been screaming at me for such the longest time right now. But we've got now enough money to throw in 2 more underground car parking areas. So I could potentially move the movie theatre and the bowling alley a little bit closer now, maybe in this little section. Is this still turning a profit? Yeah. It's still turning some good profits. There's no need to get rid of it just yet, because it sells some of the stuff that we don't have stores for at the moment. But last thing I'll do though, guys, ready for next episode, is get in some underground parking there, and that is all that now added in. Big, bulky. I think it adds 200 parking spots, right? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's like literally... I'm guessing it's 200 parking spots, but if it is, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 800 spots just there. That manages everything beautifully. Manages everything beautifully. I like it. I like it. Anyway, guys, we're going to end it for here anyway. We've got a lot of stuff now added in, which is looking glorious. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.